hope you're all doing fantastically today, and a quick disclaimer before we begin. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Whatever you choose to spend your hard-earned money on is completely up to you, luxury or not. Okay, so let's get started. Today's video is about luxury and travel. So as the summer approaches here where I am, a lot of people are now booking their first holidays, vacations, and they're starting to travel. And I just wanted to make this video as I did actually also recently travel, and there are lots of considerations to make about what luxury you do and don't take, and how do you manage making those choices. So I've got a quick checklist of different topics to cover, and yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing on the list is transport and storage options. So what do I mean by that? Well, how are you going to get to your destination? Are you going on a plane? Are you taking a train? Are you driving or taking another mode of transportation such as a bike, etc., etc.? And with that in mind, how are you going to store those items in transit? So for example, if you're going on a plane, you have to consider, do you even have a checked baggage allowance? And if not, then are you willing to have this in the overhead locker? Or do you want to be carrying the luxury items, on your person? The other thing is, in terms of storage, when you arrive at your destination, are you going to have a safe place to leave your luxury items? Are you going to be able to be confident that they're safe, so that while you're enjoying your time away traveling, you're not thinking in the back of your mind, I hope my items don't get taken. Also, if you're going in a car, you have a bit more control because it's more often than not going to be your own vehicle. So you can, put it in the trunk/boot, or, you can kind of have a few more options there. Okay, the second item to consider is, where are you actually going to be? So if you're traveling to your destination and you're going to have a lot of evening events, then you may want to take luxury that's more suited to an evening event. Or if you're going to be doing lots of day excursions, you might want to consider something that's a crossbody. Also, it depends on how much you're going to carry on your person. So if you're going to be taking, water bottles, drinks, and, various different items that are going to require a bigger bag, then maybe a smaller micro luxury bag may not be the right choice for this specific occasion. So things like that to consider. Okay, so the third topic. Are you okay with attention-grabbing items? Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let me grab this right here. So this is my Louis Vuitton Toiletry 26. This is the one before it got discontinued about a year or so ago off the top of my head. So I do actually have an insert in here so that I can use it as a bag, but it's actually a cosmetic case. So let me just remove that. Oops. Okay, so you can see here the cosmetic toiletry 26 in its original form. Let me open it up. So inside is a wipe clean lining. Here is a vachetta leather. Let me just pop that up here, and let me see if you can see it here. If I come really close, does it focus? There we go. Let me bring that up. You can see that it says Louis Vuitton Paris. Sorry, not Paris. Oh my goodness. Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain. Let me try reading that. So as you can see here, here is the bag, the Toiletry 26. It is in a canvas on the outside, and in the inside is a wipe clean lining. I do not think this is available from Louis Vuitton anymore, but they do have similar options. Let me show quick screenshots on my screen somewhere to show you what the other options are that they currently carry here, but please check with your local provider for pricing options and shipping options. Okay, so this bag is clearly, well, I say a bag, it is a cosmetic case, although I use it as a clutch, or sometimes I use my small chain and use it as a handbag, but this is a monogrammed piece. So that means when I am out and about with this, it may attract a lot of attention. Now, depending upon where I am, I may be comfortable with that, or I may be less comfortable with that. So when choosing your luxury items for travel, it's worth taking that into consideration so that you can understand if that's something that may be of a hindrance and may change your choice in what you take with you. Okay, and the next thing to consider is damage risk. Now, this item is a canvas with a wipe clean lining, although it does have vachetta leather here. So I'm not so worried if this gets slightly wet, if something spills inside, because I can wipe it clean. And originally this was intended for use with items such as makeup, hence the wipe clean lining. But if I was taking a, say, lambskin piece of luxury, and I know I'm going somewhere that, you know, the item's going to get, you know, tossed around a lot, then I'm going to probably feel less comfortable about taking that. The other thing to think about is also in terms of transportation, the damage risk, right? So if you're going to put it into checked luggage, you know, items like this, that's fine. It's not going to completely destroy the item. But if it is, again, a more delicate piece, or color transfer is a risk, then maybe you don't want to take it, you know, in checked luggage. And also color transfer also can occur when you're wearing the item, right? So if you're wearing, I don't know, say a white leather piece with a pair of dark jeans, then maybe you don't want to wear it that day. But again, with luxury items, it's about what works for you, what you consider to be okay for your purposes. And the last thing to consider is, who are you traveling with and who will you be seeing during your travel? So for example, if you're traveling for work, then you may find that taking, you know, monogrammed items may not be appropriate depending upon where you're going with those individuals, or you might be having to dress very smartly in suits, etc., and this might not work. However, if you're traveling and seeing family or friends, then, you know, you wear what you're comfortable with and what you enjoy, you know, what you like. Because if you don't know the people you're traveling with, or you're in a shared space that you don't have a huge amount of control over, then maybe you don't want to risk the items going missing. And now the last thing is, well, I did say the last thing was the last thing, but this is actually a bonus. So what do I take with me when I'm traveling in terms of luxury items? Well, I'll be honest with you, it's actually this right here, but I'll wear it with its chain that I purchased separately. And I use it as either the cosmetic, or I use it as a handbag, or I use it as a clutch. And the reason I choose this is because, one, it is malleable, which means, you know, it can move into different shapes and I'm not going to necessarily damage the item. The second thing is the wipe clean lining, so if something spills on it, it's relatively easy to clean. And the third thing is I can attach, you know, a shorter strap or a longer strap, and I can turn it into a crossbody, I can turn it into a handbag or a clutch in just by changing the strap. Also with this bag, because of the size, it actually fits in a lot more than you'd think. It fits in all my essentials, and there's still a little bit more room to spare. No, it isn't wide enough to fit in a full-size bottle of water comfortably at all, but putting that to one side, it'll hold sanitizer, phone, wallet, keys, additional charger for your phone. It will take a face mask. It will take smaller handheld items all kind of fit in here without issue. So yeah, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much, guys. You take care. Bye bye.